Stopping by for parenting tips this morning is Marty Calder from Center Counseling Service, and today tell you about me and my wife Lisa. We're going to be expecting our first daughter. She's going to be showing up into the world here in the next few weeks. And one question we've kind of asked everyone we know is, how do you prepare to be a first-time parent? So I guess, Marty, now I'll ask you. You're the expert. How do you get ready to have a kid, I guess?
Well, son, let me tell you, I think the biggest thing is, as I said a couple of months ago, is to prepare for not only the good times, but also the challenges that you're going to have. And I think you want to also get with your wife and have those discussions about, you don't have to talk about what you're going to happen when they're teens, but at the same time, I think you need to start to have those conversations about what's going to happen when, if you're going to discipline, or how that's going to work, and who's going to take some of those responsibilities, so it's not a surprise when the baby comes.
So get on that same page, kind of.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that they don't really say, because people are raised differently. So the way you were raised is different than your wife was raised, and your expectations of what will happen with the child. And you may say things or do things now, oh yeah, it'll just be okay. And then when your own child comes, people act a little differently. So.
Right. So with preparing for that, I guess, what's one thing you notice a lot of people missing?
I think that they miss that the roles and the how, I guess, the 24-hour care that it takes, especially for a new child. I think I think dads sometimes underestimate, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, especially if you're going to breastfeed and those kind of things, those roles that it takes, that it's a lot more challenging than they think it is. And the other thing, I think that they don't do enough of that communication with their spouse about what needs to happen and when things aren't stressful. What happens is you do things when they're stressful, and then that makes everybody's tensions go up, and words are said and things are happening. So making sure you do that when it's a more calm environment.
All right. So fast forwarding a little bit now to the toddler stage, 3, 6, 9 months. In that area, how do you just do you grow with the kid? I mean, do you get used to it? I mean, is there ever a point where you're really okay with it? Like, that's one thing we've been wondering is, do you just kind of get used to it and it's all okay or normal, or however you want to put it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you do. I think you get comfortable with things as multiple children help, things like that. But at the same time, I have teenagers and adult children, and it's still a challenge. We're having some issues last night with some things we need to take care of with college and those kind of things. Right. So I don't think you ever really learn all the stuff you can do, even with my expertise, I guess. But with toddlers, I think that's really important too, that you understand what you're going to do when things happen. Because when your daughter comes and does the big pouty eyes when she's 2 years old, and she's supposed to be doing something, her mom wants her to go to take a nap and stuff, we don't want to get in that good parent, bad parent kind of thing. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for stopping by this morning.